If you're a young guy and you want to get ripped, you need to deeply internalize these concepts that I'll explain to you today. Like, engrave these in your brain, bro. I help young men get athletic and ripped so that they can evolve physically. The likelihood of you getting ripped and athletic is scientifically proven to go up by 75% if you like and subscribe right now. Nah, I'm just kidding. But also, I'm not just kidding. So like and subscribe to the channel right now if you're trying to get ripped, you're trying to get athletic, and you're trying to build a dope physique. You might have came into this video expecting, a step-by-step breakdown of everything you need to do, and this is the optimal position for a bench press and all this stuff. I'm here to tell you right now that that's not what my channel is about. I'm going to give you information, tactical information that you can use, but I'm never going to be that dude that's like taking it to the scientific, breaking it down to that level, because you don't need to know that to get results. And the things I'm going to be breaking down in this video are the macro or the big things that are going to get you 80 to 90% of the results. So if you take action on the things that I'm telling you about this video, regardless of anything else that you're doing, I pretty much guarantee that you will see results. So just stick with me to the end of the video. Now, the problem with giving those step-by-step breakdowns and, all this scientific information and stuff like that, the internet gives you so much and none of you motherfuckers actually even take action on it. So in this video, I'll give you actionable advice on the only things that matter in building muscle and losing fat as a young man in his late teens or 20s. So these are 3 things that will get you the most results, and these are the only 3 things that you should think of on a daily basis in terms of getting in shape. So 1 is, did you go hard enough? Did you push yourself past your limits in your workout? Did you lift heavier weights than you did last week? Did you do more reps? Are you training close to or past failure every set? The results week after week will not lie. And if you're not seeing results after being consistent for a while, day in and day out, week after week, usually the main culprit is you're simply not training hard enough. You're not training at a high enough intensity. So this doesn't mean that you need to kill yourself to the point of injury after every workout, or this doesn't mean that you should be working out at an insane intensity for the same muscle group every day, like doing chest on Monday, doing chest on Tuesday, all high intensity. This is not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to go in there and injure yourself, but you should be giving everything you physically have in your workouts, all the strength that you can muster up in your body to get heavier and heavier weight up, or to get more reps in at a certain weight that is heavy for you. If you do this consistently, regardless of anything else, you will improve. I promise you. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You will improve. All the bullshit about optimizing and the best exercise and the best workout and all this stuff, like, it's really just glamour. It's really just social media shit to get you to watch content. You know what I mean? Which is cool. You know what I mean? It's good content, the workouts and all that stuff, but it doesn't give you that fucking, like, the sauce of actually making progress in building muscle. So you need videos like this to actually give you the real and tell you straight up, like, bro, sometimes you don't need to optimize for the thing. You just need to do it. You just need to do more. You just need to go harder at what you're doing. You know what I mean? You can get ripped and athletic off the 4 basic lifts: squat, deadlift, bench press, and rows. If you just did those with nothing else, but you're training at a certain intensity and you're constantly progressive overloading, or increasing the weight and getting stronger and improving, or increasing the reps at a certain heavy weight, if you really wanted to, you can get ripped and strong just by training those 4 basic movements over and over and over again, simply by increasing that intensity. So this is why I'm trying to hammer this point home, because like it's so common to, because there's so much information, it's so common to not know pretty much the basics in building muscle and getting ripped. So if doing this feels extremely difficult to do on your own, or it's just so hard for you to not know what to do or to implement the things I'm telling you, after this video, I want you to click the link in the description for one-on-one help on how to build muscle and how to get ripped fast. Make sure you watch the video to the end so you can see all the information that I'm about to give you, and then go click the link in the description if you would like some more help or you want some more information on trying to get in better shape. Chances are that you're not training hard enough, because if you were, you'd know, bro. Trust me. Like you would know if you were training hard enough. After your workout, if you have to ask yourself, did I go hard enough? You didn't, like, at all. So now when I say go hard, I don't mean you have to do 1,000 sets of every exercise and a bunch of mindless volume. I mean, did you add that heavier weight to that set even when you didn't know if you could do it? Did you add those few extra reps even though you trained close to failing and you felt that burn? Did you add those extra reps to even further solidify that work that you're doing? That's what's gonna get you to get that muscle growth that you want. It's not just mindlessly going into the gym and doing my good old 3 sets of 10, where I'm not pushing myself at all, and I feel a little burned, but so I can just feel good about myself after that and go home and tell myself that I'm doing good because I went to the gym. That's basically like a participation trophy. Like, you're giving yourself a participation trophy when you take that mindset towards training. Like, if you continue with that mindset, you will make no progress, bro. I guarantee that you will make very little, if any, progress. You have to go in there you have to go in there on attack mode, looking to break through to a new level of yourself physically and mentally every time you step into the gym, bro. You high key have to have that dog type athletic competitive mindset, like the mindset of like that a top like champion athlete would have. You're going into the gym every single day to compete against the man you were yesterday, to compete against the weaker man you were a week ago, to compete against the weaker man you were last month, the man you are today. You're going into the gym to prove to yourself today that you are better than yourself. You have to be in it to win it, bro, or else you'll be one of those guys who's just in the gym for years and seeing no progress. And this is interesting because I've been able to do this successfully in the gym. Now, as I go to improve other areas of my life, I see how having that mindset is so beneficial, because once you build it in something, you can see how that mindset translates to every single other area of your life. I don't care if it's business, I don't care if it's money, I don't care if it's relationships. The same mindset that will get you success in the gym will get you success with money, will get you success in life, period, because you're in it to win it. You're not just there, you're not just passive, you're actively in it to win it. And that's what it takes. Like, that's really what it takes, because if not, life is just gonna throw you wherever it wants to throw you. Like, you have to be the anchor in your life. I'm gonna push myself, I'm gonna do these things that I know I need to do because I have these goals that I want to accomplish that matter over what my feelings or what my animal brain might tell me. So start thinking like a fucking competitive athlete, dog. Like, every day you go into the gym, you're there because you have something to prove against yourself. I don't care what self-doubt goes on through your head. I don't care if you're scared to lift a heavier weight. If you're embarrassed people will see you not be able to lift it. Fuck all that, bro. We're here to challenge who you are at a core. We're here to challenge who we are at a core. You need to be brave and have courage. It's not about not having fear. There's no such thing as not having fear, but there is such thing as not having bravery or courage. You have to have bravery and courage. There's never going to be a time in your life when you're not afraid of doing something new, when you're not afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone, when you're not afraid of doing something that you know is going to contribute to your growth. There's never going to be a time where that's not uncomfortable. There's never going to be a time where that's not something that sparks anxiety, something you have fear around. It's never not going to be that way. The only changing factor is you and your mindset towards it. You have to be brave and you have to have the courage to not let the fear get in the way of your pursuit of the goal. If you're a complete gym noob, this alone will get you fantastic results. Like you don't even need to optimize yet. If you're not in the gym, just do the basic four lifts: squat, bench, deadlift, and rows. Start getting in the gym and start working harder. Start pushing yourself. If you're complete beginner, this alone will get you sick results. I promise you. Now, number two is you're not eating enough protein to build muscle. So think about if you just did 12 hours of a full work shift, like I'm talking about hard, strenuous labor, a job moving heavy construction equipment or, whatever the fuck it is, just heavy, taxing work for 12 hours straight, full shift. You're practically dead at the end of the day and at the end of the shift. And then the boss comes up to you and for all your hard work throughout the day, your wage for the day, your pay for the day was $1. He literally gave you a $1 bill. You have thousands of dollars of bills a month, and that motherfucker came up to you with all that hard work you put in and had the audacity to give you $1. Unacceptable. This is the same thing we do to our bodies with our nutrition. If you're already putting in that work, training hard, and you know you're training hard, there ain't no question about it, and you're not seeing as good of results as you should, you're probably not consuming enough protein, bro. And pro tip, this is the only diet hack you need pretty much ever. If you want to gain muscle, you want to gain more muscle mass, you need to eat more protein and you need to eat more other food. You want to lose fat, you need to eat more protein. You want to get ripped, you need to eat more protein and less of other foods. Do you see the common trend here? Protein restores your muscles. It allows them to grow back stronger and bigger. It also does not store water like carbs, so you won't just add extra weight and fat. It also has a thermogenic effect, which means that it boosts your metabolism. So just to put it into perspective, personally, I'll have 3 eggs for breakfast and like 1 to 2 cups of egg whites, which is like 60 grams of protein minimum. And then maybe I'll have some like protein cereal or some oats on the side or something like that, which is another 10 to 20 grams of protein. And that's just breakfast. So that's the type of protein I'm consuming on a daily basis because I know I train so hard in the gym that I need this protein to recover my muscles properly. So three, and this is the most slept on one, quite literally, you're not getting enough sleep. It's almost like you put in all this hard work in the gym, then you put in your hard work with the diet to just not see the best results because of poor sleep habits. Just sleep more, bro. Like, do you need more advice on that? Get a good night's rest and take naps. This is like literally like natural steroids. I notice every time that I'm sleeping more and I'm taking more naps and stuff like that, I'm always stronger. I'm always performing better. I'm always better physically and athletically when I'm sleeping more. Now, if you're a busy guy, you won't always be able to get hella sleep, but you will still make progress by doing the other things alone. But performing at your best in the gym, you need sleep. The difference is night and day with what you can do with a lot of sleep and with a little bit of sleep. Those were the core principles for what you need to know to actually start building muscle and getting ripped. These are the mindsets you need to have going into your training, going into your diet, going into your sleep. This is the mindset that you need to approach this goal. You need to attack this goal and continue attacking. It's not something that you just set the goal and you just passively like, oh, I'll just go to the gym and, you know, oh, I'll just eat some protein and you know what I mean? Like if you're in a phase where you're trying to put on muscle, and it doesn't have to be this way forever. Once you put on some muscle, then your goals change and you want to optimize for something else and shit like that. But the initial period of trying to put on muscle, you need to adopt these mindsets because this is what's going to get you the most results in the quickest amount of time possible. I can't stress that enough. Like, stop looking for all the best workouts and the best, oh, this fitness influencer did this workout, so like all the best shit, blah blah blah. Like, bro, follow the basics and go harder. Intensity over everything in this initial muscle building phase of trying to get ripped and trying to get athletic. So that's it for this one. I know building a ripped and athletic physique, although very simple, can be tough. So make sure to click the link in the description if you like some one-on-one help with losing fat and building muscle. Until next time.